Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining your Columbus Minority Business Assistance Center for another Lunch and Learn. This is the first Lunch and Learn for April of 2026. You'll be joining us today, learning how to create capability statements, and we're so excited to have you here and appreciate you for taking the time out your business day to invest into your business. My name is Danielle Pierre, and I serve as the program manager over certification and outreach with Columbus MBAC, powered by the Columbus Urban League. In today's session, it is designed to be practical, informative, and engaging. And you'll be joined today by Columbus MBAC's business advisor, Cherie Wallace. She'll be teaching you how to create your very first capability statement, or if you have one already, helping you with some best practices to strengthen and refine it. So before we get started, we love to get a quick sense of who is in the room. In the chat, we want you to do two different things. We want you to introduce yourself, your name, your business name, and what you do. In addition, we also want to see how much you know about capability statements so far. So you will see a poll come on your screen here in just a moment. All right. So the first part we have on the screen is we want to know how familiar you are with capability statements. Are you very familiar? Already have one and have been using it regularly? Somewhat familiar, have one but need to improve it. You've heard about them but don't have one. Not familiar at all. This is new to you. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you so much, Nana, for joining us here today. All right. So I am going to pass the baton here to my lovely colleague, Miss Cherie, who's going to join us and take things on. Thank you for joining us today, Cherie.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Danielle, for the introduction and for hosting us today, this afternoon, for our training on capability statements. I hope you all enjoy this and I welcome your questions in the end. Give me one moment. All right. Are you able to see my screen? Okay, thank you. So our MBAC department consists of our AVP, Demetrius Carter, our program director, entrepreneurship, and our access and engagement, Heather Landon, our wonderful host, Danielle Pierre, certification outreach manager, Madison Lloyd, our certification outreach specialist, myself, certified small business coach, and Kool-Aid Ma Brown, our small business financial coach. Our department covers 18 counties in the state of Ohio. So the blue area that you see right here on our screen is the large area that we cover and our MBAC team covers here in the Columbus area. So if you know people in surrounding counties that may be interested in our services, please have them reach out to us. We'd be happy to work with them. Okay, so let's get started. How to create an impactful capability statement. Um, So, what is a capability statement? A capability statement is a promotional or marketing statement about your business and its capabilities and skills that advertise who you are and what you do. They are required in many government registration processes, proof of qualifications, and past performances. It also sets you apart from your competitors and helps open up new doors for opportunities. Capability statements must be tailored to your audience. So you may have multiple capability statements depending upon your client or customer or partnership or investor that you are trying to attract. Okay. And this is the capability statement format. The capability statement should be no more than one page, okay? A maximum would be front and back. So that's very rare depending upon your experience, how long you've been in business. But typically it should just be one front page, okay? You can create it in Word or Publisher or even Canva, whatever works for you. And it is a living document. So when you see living document, that means that you're going to update it. It's going to be something that's ever changing. So you may have a one that you create, a starter one, but you're going to continue to update it as your business continues to grow. And again, depending upon your target audience, you're going to change it to match the target's needs. And you want to make sure you keep it in PDF format, small size file, and email ready and ready to print. So you want to have multiple capability statements and ways for you to get this information to, again, your target audience. There's 5 key elements that we'll go over here momentarily, and you want to make sure that you're providing a real solution to the problem that you're trying to uh, to cover for the actual opportunity. So whatever the vendor is requesting, you want to make sure that you have the ability to be able to offer a solution to their problem. Okay. So in terms of really quickly, I just want to go over the 5 key elements of capability statements. You want to make sure that um, your logo is present. You want to make sure your branding is on your capability statement. And again, we'll go over that here in a moment. So this is what a capability statement looks like. You see at the top, it says capability statement. It has any of their certifications that they may have. It gives an overview, a company overview. It provides information in regards to the core competencies, as well as the audience and differentiators of the company. So what sets you apart from different companies or organizations that may do the same work that you do. Past performances, as well as your NAICS codes on the right-hand side. And those are your industry codes. You may have several industry codes because your company does offer several different services. But you definitely want to make sure that you have your primary service at the very top of your capability statement. So if you have three NAICS codes, you want to make sure the very first one is your primary NAICS code for your industry. Okay. All right. So capability statements, why, where, and how to use it. So this is relationship building. You want to make sure that it's virtual email, website, blog, social media such as LinkedIn. You want to make sure that you have it for agency and social events, matchmaking events, conferences, vendor outreach sessions, as well as for prime contractors to agencies and team members for other companies, and contracting and acquisition staff. So I'm not sure if you all are aware, but I don't want to assume, but if you're not aware of what a prime contractor is, a prime contractor works directly with the government. They manage any subcontractors and they're responsible for ensuring that the work is completed as defined in the contract. So you may be the subcontractor for the project to the prime contractor. They're the ones that was awarded the actual contract, but they will subcontract the work out to maybe some smaller businesses and organizations. Okay. And if you're interested in becoming a prime contractor, you're also welcome to go to sam.gov. They'll be able to assist you on how to register your business for that. Okay. What will an impactful capability statement do for you? Well, it sets you apart from your competitors. It opens up doors for new agencies and opportunities. It entices customers to consider your business. It mitigates the risk by you being able to show and refer the strategy of planning and developing options to reduce threats faced by the business. It satisfies specific requests, and it proves that you understand the industry. It helps ensure that you have the ability to perform the duties to effectively complete the job. And so that's very important when you're bidding on contracts, that you are actually reading the contract thoroughly and you're responding with that bid based upon what they're requesting. Okay, that shows that you have an understanding of what the bidder is interested in, and that overall will help you improve your chances in getting that contract, with being able to clearly state that you're able and capable of providing and performing those tasks. And 5 key areas of focus. So again, core competencies of your capabilities. You want to make sure that you provide that information there. It's a short introduction relating to the company's core competencies. You want to make sure that you follow it with any keywords that the organization that's offering the contract, that you include that information in there. So if they're using specific industry words, you're going to use that in your bid as well. It shows that you understand the lingo and the jargon that they're using. Um, you want to make sure that you provide the information of your business expertise. Your business may not be able to do everything that they're requesting, but you definitely want to make sure that you highlight the important parts that your business is capable of doing. Differentiators, including facilities and equipment. Again, this is what truly makes you different from your competitors. Those are things such as unique performances or products or features. You may provide exceptional services, technology, exceptional skills or experience and quality. You want to make sure that you highlight that there because that's what's going to show them that you're different than someone else, again, that performs the same jobs or has the same type of business that you do, as well as past performance. You want to list past customers who you've been familiar and that you've worked with. I would definitely prioritize them by the most recent job that you've done, related business, commercial contracts, then state and local and nationwide that shows that your business qualifications and how you can benefit the customer for the contract. Um, excuse me. And then the corporate data. So, excuse me, your contact information. You all will be very surprised how people create capability statements and forget to include their contact information. You would think this is very self-explanatory, but I always want to make sure that people understand the importance of making sure that, hey, you spent the time on creating this, you highlighted all of your experiences and your expertise, and guess what? They're interested, but they don't know how to get in contact with you. So it's very, very important that you make sure that this information is on your capability statement. We want to help you build those relationships and also primarily and most importantly allows them to reach out to you if they're interested in working with you. And also corporate data, including your commodity, your NAICS code as discussed here momentarily, your North America Industry Classification System. It's the standard used by federal statistical agencies in classifying business. It again helps classify the industry that you're in. And most of you that may be on this call, if you've been in business a while, this may be something that should be on your business taxes as well. Your NAICS code will help with contracting, certification, government. It helps make sure that small business gets at least 23% of federal contracting dollars. Some large contracts can't be awarded directly to small businesses. However, the government requires small business subcontracting as a part of the award. So while the Ohio Department of Development may have with certifications that we also can assist you with, our department assists with certifications. If you have those certifications, there may be 50% set aside for minority-owned MBE, minority business enterprise contracts. And that's why certifications are very important. That it puts you in a position to assist you with those contracting opportunities as well. And this is an additional image of a capability statement. This one is a front and back capability statement. The original one I showed you at the beginning of the training was just a front page capability statement. But again, I wanted to show you what a front and back looks like as well, because you can clearly see this business owner has been in business for quite some time. They offer, they're in a lot of industries. You can see how they have quite a few NAICS codes over here, quite a few different company designations, right? They put their logos of the 20-time winner of speech writing or the Stereo Speech Writing Award. So you want to make sure you're adding all of these things. This shows that you're qualified. It gives you that additional edge necessary when you're showing what your business is capable of doing and the things that you've completed already. And again, this is the front of it, and this is the back. This business owner has been in business for quite some time, so they had a lot of information to share. But again, you don't want it to be more than front and back. Again, ideally just front page. Okay. And so here's some tips for success with your capability statement. One, tailor tailor the capability statements to your target audience. Um, you want to make sure you use their terminology. Again, making sure that you understand their jargon. Have You will have many versions. Again, one for each of your target audiences. Make sure the file is under the 1 MB, so very small file. Save. You want to save it as a PDF. I always recommend saving your capability statement as your company name capability statement.pdf. You want to keep it as clean as possible, and easy for you to locate. Okay. And another thing that's important that a lot of business owners may not consider when going to these events is your elevator pitch. It's very important to have one to understand what it is. It introduces your business, highlighting key skills or benefits, and it includes a clear call to action, all within 30 to 60 seconds. So when you're introducing yourself to someone and what your business does, you want to make sure that you have your elevator pitch ready to go. And I can assist you with your elevator pitch as well. Some of you are in need of that, creating that and making sure you're able to articulate what your business does in those quick 30 to 60 seconds. You want to make sure that you start with being cordial. You want to state with what you do, identify the types of organizations you serve, state what makes you different, state what you want. What you want is their business. You want them to work with you. State what you want to happen next. You want them to work with them. You want them to reach out to you. You're requesting a meeting. And then put it all together in a quick, brief, conversation. And that's going to be very helpful, and it allows people to build a rapport with you, get to know who you are, and build those relationships. Because most of this is about relationship building. You may have the skills and expertise to be able to complete the job, but it's also about personality. So you want to make sure that you're setting your best foot forward when you are in these rooms and introducing yourself. Your capability statement may not be able to do all the work. Personality absolutely helps, and it counts. Okay. So thank you all for joining us. I do want to ask if you have any questions. This would be our time for Q&A. Danielle, if you want to provide that. I'm going to also put up our information for our team and our department in case any of you are interested in reaching out to us. All of us here on our team, again, will be able to assist with certifications, supplier and access engagement, as well as financial coaching assistance with your financials for your small business. Danielle, do you want to take it away?
Absolutely. Thanks, Ari, so much for the informative information and really just getting straight to the key areas of focus and best practices. It was definitely very helpful. So far, I'm seeing just some questions in reference to will be able to access this meeting recording. Yes, you will be. You'll receive a direct email with the YouTube link. This is being recorded, so you can access it at any time, rewind and add on to your notes. In addition, you'll also be able to see the other video recordings that we have on our YouTube channel. We have an abundance of different business development learning videos that you can always access at any time. And while we are here, thank you so much, Reed, for putting this on the screen here. So, the Minority Business Assistance Center is a subdivision of the Minority Business Development Division through the Ohio Department of Development. They are also here to place us here to extend their mission and vision. So, if you haven't taken the time to view their website, go ahead and scan that QR code to learn a little bit more about what they do for business owners across the state of Ohio. All right. It seems like I have another question here. Nana is asking, is a capability statement a requirement for every contract job, or is it more of a recommendation?
I would say it's a high recommendation. It's your business resume. You want to keep that with you wherever you go, to be able to show that to introduce your business to other people while you're networking. I would keep capability statements everywhere, every time you go to any type of social event, networking event, matchmakers. And I would definitely, anytime that you're in a room with the potential for your business to be able to grow, you want to have one. I would consider, I definitely would say, um, it does not hurt to have it while you're bidding. And that's why you're going to want to tailor it to the audience that you're interested in working with.
I'm with you, Sheree. It's just as important as that business card so they can call you
Mhm.
and contact you for that business. That right there also tells them exactly who you are, what you do, and why you do it. So I agree with you. So as we're getting here to wrapping up this session, I have another survey or poll that I would like to ask you all to participate in with us here. After today's session, how confident do you feel about improving or creating a capability statement? Do you feel very confident and you know what your next steps are? Somewhat confident and need the template and examples? Or still unsure or you'll need follow-up support? Go ahead and just let us know how you're feeling after today's session, and we'll definitely be able to follow up here with you and continue to guide you here. Nana and S. Alexander say thank you as well, Cherie.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you all for participating in that survey here. And just one more before you go here. So we always like to know how these sessions are and what we can do to improve. So it's very important for us to receive your feedback. Also, let us know what you are looking for from us in the future. We want to know first, how was today's session? Were you satisfied, neutral, or unsatisfied? Did you find the content useful? Would you attend another lunch and learn? Because we are here on the second and fourth Thursday of each month. We'll be back here on April the 23rd for a lunch and learn session on state financial incentives. That's definitely another one that you don't want to miss. And also, what topic should we cover here next? Again, your feedback is very valuable here to us. All right. So as we're wrapping up here, are there any other questions that you would all have here for us in reference to capability statements, how to network with your capability statements, or just building and developing one? All right, no worries. So you will receive a follow-up communication again here from us, just again covering post-event, what's happened here today, the recording, how to connect with Columbus MBAC if you are not already a client of ours, and if you are a client, getting you connected with Cherie so she can assist you with more in-depth details about that capability statement. In addition to a business advising, we have financial coaches here, we have certification experts here, and our services are completely free to you in your business. So share with a friend, share with the neighbor, share with your fellow business owners here. Let them know that Columbus MBAC is here as your neighborhood support. We appreciate you so much for joining us today, and we can't wait to see you for another Lunch and Learn. Again, you'll find us here on the second and fourth Thursday of each month. Continue to keep checking out our Eventbrite page and even our newsletters for more information about what we have going on and resources available to you. Again, my name is Danielle Pierre, and I was joined today by Cherie Wallace, our business advisor, and we thank you so much for joining us and have a great rest of your day.
Bye. Thank you all.